Simon & Schuster Audio presents The First, How to Think About Hate Speech, Campus Speech, Religious Speech, Fake News, Post-Truth, and Donald Trump. By Stanley Fish. Read by Rick Adamson.
Chapter 1. Why Censorship is a Precondition of Free Speech. Speech is everywhere. The one thing speech isn't is free. There are costs to those who produce it and costs to those who are subjected to it. Of course, the term free speech does have a clear meaning under the Constitution. If you want to say something, you don't have to ask the government's permission, and you won't be punished by the government for saying it. But even this freedom from state interference with your speech has its limits, and it does not protect you in private life, where speaking out carries with it the risk of censorship and penalty. Freedom of speech, despite ritual celebrations of it, is not all that it's cracked up to be, and it is difficult even to say what it is. As a concept, it refuses to sit still and remains elusive to the grasp, no matter how closely and rigorously it is examined. When one says freedom of speech, the referent seems solid enough, but as we shall see, it melts at the analytical touch. The phrase free speech doesn't refer to a single core doctrine that works itself out in different practices. Rather, different practices, with their in-place definitions and goals, determine in any instance what free speech means. Yet, even if freedom of speech is not a thing but a promissory note that can never be cashed in, it is a large and inescapable component of our political rhetoric. We are invested in it, and almost everything of note that happens is attached, sometimes by the loosest of ligatures, to free speech issues. Consider, for example, the last 10 days of October 2018. A man named Cesar Sayoc sent pipe bombs to CNN and a dozen prominent critics of President Donald Trump. Another loner, Robert Bowers, killed 11 Jews in Pittsburgh as they prayed. Almost as soon as these events occurred, they became attached to issues of free.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?